Some of you may have seen already, but recently Topless has been streaming on Twitch, working on some bug fixes for My Summer Car. Last week, however, Topless gave all the addicts finally what they have been asking for: raw My Winter Car footage. For those of you that don't have time to sit through the full 2-hour stream section, I'm going to sum up what was shown, but before I do that, there are 3 things to note. Firstly, subscribe to Topless's Twitch account at twitch.tv/yohiraketi. This is where the development streams take place, and you should go support him as much as you can. Link in the description below. Secondly, this video contains spoilers. It's for people who want to see some of the features of My Winter Car early. If you care about spoilers, click off the video. Lastly, all of the features in this video may change over time, but are relevant to August 2025 My Winter Car development. So let's jump into it. The needs bar remains mostly the same with 2 key changes that make sense for winter. Dirtiness seems to have been changed to sweat for now, and we have a new entry, body temperature. Body temp may be one of the biggest changes to the gameplay, with the player needing to maintain a healthy temperature. You don't want to become a Finnish popsicle. The playhouse itself seems to be mainly the space we know and love from My Summer Car, with a few little changes. To reflect the new temperature mechanic, we have a thermometer to monitor the temperature, and radiators have been placed in every room, which can be turned on and adjusted. Assumingly, these are going to make your electricity bill higher, so you will need to turn off and on as needed. There are even 2 radiators in the garage. And speaking of the garage, the light outside is now a motion sensor light. Wow! There are sandbags you can add to the back of your vehicle for traction, and a new Amos auto catalogue to order parts for the rivet. Another main change to the house is the phone is now dialable. To start off, you will not know any numbers to call. However, somewhere you'll be able to find a paper with all the local numbers inside. We knew from previous pictures already that the player will have an alarm clock, but here is some footage. It is movable and will wake up the player when it goes off. Possibly we may need to set up a proper wake-up time, as darkness is real in Finnish winters. We don't want to miss the few hours of daylight. The television now has a few new shows on it, with some different music. Some other features seem to be scrap metal stock market value, ice hockey points, and betting odds for the ice hockey. It still has the rally commentary too, with some funky music. Nice. The rally and the ice racing alternate on the weekends. The rally using the same track we know and love from My Summer Car with a snowy difference. Watch out on that braking. To combat cold whilst rallying, there will be a winter coverall the player can use. It has a placeholder graphic right now. There is a vehicle available to drive around the icy lake track right now, which seems to be based on the car Cousin Pena drives in My Summer Car. Here is some footage driving this vehicle, with the other drivers too in the race.
Off they go! Fucking idiot!
I can't wait to try this out. Topless also showed off one of the daily drivers you can do to use your chores.
Look! A Tesla!
Complete with a temperature dial and a window heater to defrost the ice. But if you want to chip the ice off to make it go faster, you can. The car also has plenty of room for activities. When driving around, there are also 2 new things to note. First of all, the stopping distances of the cars have greatly increased due to the snow and ice. Pretty much a no-brainer, but will definitely change how everyone drives. Also, Topless mentioned speed cameras. They might not always be on, but this will be a huge change for the people like me who like to zoom around the highways. The woodcutting job has also changed a little bit. With the increased need for wood, we now have mechanised log chopping. This machine you can hook up to the tractor, set the speed you want with your revs, and then feed logs in. One last thing I noticed whilst watching the stream, not a huge thing, but kind of cool, there seems to be stars now. That's it. That's all the new things I noticed from Topless's livestream last week. Let me know down below if I missed anything. Or just let me know any features that you would love to see in My Winter Car. I hope to do more updates for you guys in the near future. If you want to be kept up to date on all things My Summer Car and My Winter Car, be sure to subscribe to this channel. And if you like, come check me out on Twitch. Cheers!
Also, look! These pins!